So did you ever hear any like end of the world predictions? Were you any sort of like prophecies, things like that, that were taught that didn't come to pass, anything like that?
So I remember when I came, the first big feast that I remember, or sorry, not first big feast, but I don't know how you want to categorize it, but it was the year of Jubilee. And the way everyone was kind of explaining it was like, yeah, this is the year Father's going to come. This is going to be it. So I'm thinking like, okay, this is it. So that's when I was starting to really, sink my heels in and start to give everything I got, because I'm thinking, this is it. We only got a little bit of time, but excuse me, nothing ever came about it. And then the next year was something else. The year after that was another thing. And the year after that was another thing, and so on and so forth. It always felt like the end was right here. I can't speak on a very specific prophecy that comes to mind where it was like, this is it, date and time, whatever. But it always felt like they kept just prolonging it. And it's like, guys, you've been saying the same thing since I came here, that this is it. Like tomorrow could be it. I'm sick of hearing that. Like I'm starting to call your bluff. Yeah. Years, and I'm sure that's exactly what they're teaching now.
Yeah. So there's always this sort of underlying idea that the end is just right around the corner. It could come any second.
Any second.
And then it just never does. And they just keep kind of moving the goalposts back year after year.
That's like 70% of the topics of all their sermons. It narrows down to that. The end is near.
Yeah. And in my estimation, a reason that, in my opinion, that they would do something like that is because having that underlying fear that any day now the end could come, Father's going to return, that just gives them this extra amount of control and power over the members, makes them more malleable in their hands. Because if you can convince these members that, this is going to happen soon, could happen tomorrow, then, their attachments to normal everyday things will just be kind of severed. They're going to, it'll be much more easy to get their interests onto the things that they want them to be interested in, the things that they want them to be devoting their time, their energy, their money to. If they think that, doing anything else is pointless anyways, because, the end's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that 1,000%. I mean, that's how it was, why do you need to save money? Why do you need a savings account? Get rid of that, donate it. That's your next offering. That's your next, contribution.